Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Chop Shop. It's
Hey,
your host, Kris Greer.
BG.
Hey, in the house. Happy Friday.
What up, what up,
Sorry
what
we're
up?
late,
Hey, it's all right.
but we're here. You
We
know what I'm
here
saying?
getting it in.
Let me
Another
put this
night.
on silent, like you said.
Man.
Okay. So here we are. Hi.
Hi.
Who tuned in already? So I seen somebody pop on already. That's what's up.
Um,
Y'all got that notification. That means y'all hit that on YouTube. Y'all already know.
right, right. And I appreciate y'all for
Hey, Adi, my guy.
Hey,
You
what
know he
up?
always A1.
We running a little behind. It's
Yeah.
it's 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 my fault, but don't worry, we
It's all
still
right.
here.
Okay, so look, let's start it off.
What's up?
You know what's up,
I'm sorry, try to roll.
right? It's it's the only topic really, right?
You
that
know what's
everybody's talking about.
this uh where were they at?
It was
Montgomery.
yeah,
Fam, you know
man.
what's crazy
Hmm.
about that is they trying to make it like a whole. Now, don't get me wrong, it was a racial thing. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not knocking
let's
it.
you know,
It was dead wrong for them white men to jump that black man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And who knows what was being said? So I get it. Got off like that.
because he was like, oh,
Like
let's go. He
I,
already knew. He
I
was
seen
like,
a,
this ain't gonna happen. I'm working. This ain't on my time.
I seen
Let's
a
go.
meme where when he threw the hat, it went all the way up to Mars or something, bro. Like I was
People
like, these
clowning.
folks is clowning. I think that's the thing for
Hey,
me. Black people are clowning so much. I just posted today on my IG. Somebody was buying one of those folding chairs at a
I was about
store,
to say.
and he jumped up and swung it. They showing out with
hey,
that.
hey, you know, sales for plastic chairs has skyrocketed,
That that's so sad. That man went to jail today.
which is crazy. Uh, that's the law when you do, when
You
like,
know.
but they always getting us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else got arrested. First
Mm-hmm.
of all, oh, okay. I was about to say we didn't
The
even start that.
the first man, I forgot his name. The one
The
that went,
very first one who swung
hmm
in the first place.
he went to jail first.
Okay,
Then the
okay,
two men that jumped in, they caught them next. Now the white girl, I don't
yeah.
know how she play a part in this, but she went to jail too. I don't know. I don't even know because so much went on. I didn't even
There and it was coming. You had to watch it a couple times to see what was going on, what was coming from each corner of the screen.
you cause
You know what I'm saying?
cause shout out sidebar who whatever. Shout out to the man that
First of all, don't ever say niggas can't swim.
swam
Don't
from that.
ever say that again. He just proved everybody wrong. Don't
Most
ever say that
definitely.
again.
So that was a major thing to me. I was like, I know,
Yeah.
and he was like 16. That was a young kid.
Oh, he was ready.
He was with it.
He was ready.
Cause if it was me, I would be like, hold on, I'm tired. I'm coming.
I don't know that adrenaline though.
Yeah,
You may be going.
yeah.
You may be going. I don't know.
Fam, cause
I
hitting
may
that
have
man
been.
with that chair, that man said,
Man, what's crazy to me is that like okay, like you said, they're trying to make it a race war. But what's
yes,
funny about it is like um who though? Who's trying to make it? It's not us trying to make it a race
no,
war.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Us,
That's what's crazy. It's
us as black people, we like about damn time we came together and whooped some ass. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
about damn time.
Do you
But
know that's what's needed? And I don't mean we need to go around whooping white people's asses. That's not what I'm saying.
if
I'm just
they
saying
getting
in
out of
general.
character,
Well, yes, but I'm saying like us as people in general. That's what's needed.
mm-hmm.
That
About
surge,
damn
that fight,
time.
that's what's needed.
They
I
do
don't know.
they doing that in the country.
I don't know. That's.
Montgomery out there tapping folks' asses.
I mean, but here's the thing. Did you see it? That was it.
Well, they was coming from everywhere. They
I
was
don't even.
running down
No,
the.
I'm saying the initial for everybody to react in the first place. What would you have done?
First off, when it was one-on-one, it should have stayed one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
okay, so then when you
what
saw
happened was that black man threw that hat, he was about to get busy.
Yeah.
And the next two, I guess, who was with Buddy,
yeah,
they teamed up. They should have left it
that's
alone.
what I'm saying. So what would you have if you seen that situation?
Oh, I would have got down too. Fam, that's just like me saying, like, right now, it don't matter. This has nothing to do with race. But
that would happen if that was. Go ahead.
If I see like a man talking to a woman crazy, I'm in that. Hold on, bro. Who you talking to? Like, who you finna hit? Who you know what I mean? Like, I step in situations like that.
That reminded me of the time we was at the club and we seen that one dude hit that chick. And I was like, hell no. Nah. And somebody was like, nah, like, like stay back. But I was like ready to go.
Fight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we were young too.
Adi, I know you would have. He said I would have jumped in for the brothers.
Most definitely. But here's the thing. In a scenario like that, it does for me, it doesn't matter what race it was.
That's what I was gonna say.
If I would have seen that, I do that on a daily.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have seen that, yeah, it's on. You know what I mean?
There's no reason to jump. First off, like y'all shouldn't have to jump. It was one-on-one. Y'all should have let them fight. That one, and the black man was doing his job.
Yeah,
just telling you
that's what I'm saying. Anybody doing their, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it, like I didn't say this. I'm gonna let it be known that did make me look like, okay, let's go. If he is black, I'm looking like I'm already making sure.
You alert.
You know?
Like, hold on, let me. And I bet that's what every black person there was doing. Like, hold on, let me see this one through.
Yeah.
They tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
what's crazy is you know, I be on Instagram and stuff just trolling people. Not trolling, but you know, I'll be speaking facts. You know, if I see something stupid, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I came across this post with Andrew Tate. And he was, I forgot what the entire message. I mean, pretty much the entire message was the basis of it was that we're all being played. You know what I mean? Anybody feeding into this shit is being played and yada yada yada. But he brought up the fact that, you know, racism is a play on what they're doing. They're controlling us with racism.
Mm-hmm.
And he was going down a list of things that are polar, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, specifically, he said blacks hate whites. And then he went on to say, like, Democrats hate Republicans, and you know, and so on and so on.
When was that?
So I commented, huh?
When was that a thing? Black people.
Well, here's the thing.
White people always fucking with us to piss us off. We don't hate.
I commented. I agreed with a lot of what he had stated, except for that. You know what I mean? Because there was, you can't, to me, you can't just loosely say that type of shit. Especially, I get his dad, he is half black, but he doesn't look it. And regardless of whether they're playing, you know, they're playing us with that, puppeteering us with that. For him to say blacks hate whites, I felt and for him to be considered a influential man that he thinks he is, I feel like that was something he shouldn't have said. He should have stated something factual. If he was going to state facts and have something. Hate blacks? Well, what I had commented pretty much was the fact that I think that was untrue, and that if that was the case, he was trying to make a point with that. He should have worded that differently. Yeah. But people were upset with it, saying that you know, like blacks. It doesn't make a difference. Like, would it have been better if he would have said whites hate blacks? And honestly, yes, honestly, I said, yeah. And the only reason I say this is because we are not systematically taught to hate others.
Right.
We are not. In our homes, in our churches,
right.
And you know what I mean? Like, in our community, we're not taught to hate.
You about to preach?
Do we protect ourselves? Do we defend? Do we get aggressive? Yes. Are we aggressive people? No, we are not. And this is why I say this: anybody who's getting poked at and pushed and
okay,
you're gonna blow up at some point.
Correct.
That doesn't mean you're an aggressive person. That means somebody's taunting your ass.
Correct.
All motherfucking day.
Correct.
And you've been holding that shit and you just can't no more.
Because that's what I feel like happens. Now, don't get me wrong. It has become a thing where Black people get defensive without even just listening.
Thinking, yes.
And thinking. So it comes off like we're aggressive.
But here's the
and
thing,
we're
that's
angry.
because of experience.
Thank you. That's what I was going to get at. Because I was going to say that there's a reason why that person, they've gone through something to even be acting like that.
Yes.
So that's a thing.
Yes.
That people don't realize Black people have and gone through.
I, on the other hand, think that white people are systematically taught to hate Black people.
And sometimes they don't even realize that's what it is too.
Yeah, only because, you know what I mean? Like, I'm walking next to you, walking down the street. I'm not picking up my purse, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I'm not checking my wallet, you know, I'm not doing none of that around you.
But see,
you know what I'm saying?
Wait. So that's my whole point. That what we could have did was, because you did that, turn around and jumped at your ass like I was gonna steal your purse just to fuck with you.
That's
because why would you do that?
But our natural reaction isn't to walk down the street and do that. That's not my natural. And anybody I know with the same color of my skin, I know that's not.
Yeah, I agree. I agree to that.
So
what up, Joey?
Hey, right? We're 11 minutes in. We late. What's up, everybody?
He said, not aggressive until provoked.
Yes.
And you reach your limits and lose patience. Now that is true. What up? What up?
So yeah,
which can be a trauma response.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. So I think it was irresponsible for him to make that statement and then just blow it off, like, especially if you want to, you know, if you are a Black man, even though you don't look like it, which in your benefit, that's even better. So you should be helping us out a little more, you know. I don't know.
But that's also the thing. Was he even raised like that?
I mean,
he could be Black and never been around his culture.
I think he had a good relationship with his father. Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, you know about it. I don't even know why you're saying that. What would be the reason to even sit here and say that, though? Like, did he
was making a point. His point was pretty valid. But like I said, that's where, like I said, nobody's Jesus walking down here. So you shouldn't just be following everybody. And you know what I'm saying? Everything that they say, because at the end of the day, the devil throws in a little bit of his whatever into shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, that was irresponsible. If you want to be the most influential man on this planet, and you know what I'm saying,
you gotta talk better than that.
Yeah, you come on.
Your dialogue.
Throw in the truth.
Right.
You gotta be in it. I don't know. I don't know, bro. He could have just made a different point.
That's true. I do feel like, though, it gave, like, you know how we were saying in the beginning, like, all right, Black people, we got like 5 months left.
Yeah.
Of the year.
Let's not fuck up.
Can
we clap for that? Yeah. I don't think that was a fuck up. I think we need to stop making it a joke. But we do that too.
Okay.
We do that too.
I was gonna say we're gonna make something funny out of everything that
we do. That too. But that could be a trauma response also.
Okay. But even within that film, it almost kind of like let everybody else know, like, no, don't fuck with us though. Because we come deep. It don't matter if I know you or not.
Yeah.
We swimming out the ocean. The fuck?
Like, something they didn't think we was gonna do.
Because niggas don't swim. Usually, you know, they say Black people don't swim. We swimming out the ocean.
And it's always been this way, but like I said,
you take us out of character.
Like I said, we are not. You know what I'm saying?
That's like, for real.
But we're in 23.
Yeah,
and some shit done happened already. And either you gonna get tired of shit or you gonna roll with the shit. And I feel like some people will get tired of shit.
But because I said that though, I said, like, if we thought, like, if we lived during slavery times, I would have already been hung or shot with a shotgun or something. Because if I'm any close, I'm borderline of being a house slave, Negro. I don't even know if I can say that. I'm sorry, but I'm borderline, so I wouldn't have made it. This generation wouldn't have made it. I'm just saying it would have been a whole lot of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And let's be real, slavery is everywhere. Mm-hmm. But Western slavery is a little different. It's a little
that's facts.
Man, it's so screwed up. Western civilization. We some fools on this side.
Okay. Speaking of slavery, let's just talk about what we've already talked about on ChopShop. Tory Lanez getting 10 years.
You said talk about slavery.
I mean, going to jail is not.
No, that is.
That's why I said that.
That is.
I'm not.
But here's
the
thing. That's why they
promoting saying.
Hey, my nigga, let's be real. That's why they geared the music industry, not the industry, but the our genre towards gangster rap.
That's true.
That's the whole reason, to fill their private prisons with ethnic people.
And let's just Adi right here said, but should we treat Meg Thee Stallion like Tekashi? I'm gonna give you my opinion. Since day one, Adi, go back and watch our episodes when this first happened. I always said that man had little man syndrome.
Yeah, you did say that.
I did say that, and I said I personally feel like everything that he's been doing, we got to start holding people accountable of their actions, and it's catching up to him. I'm not saying he shot her. I'm not saying Kelsey shot her. I'm saying we holding people accountable of their actions. Tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, here's the thing, though. That goes back to this about making jokes of everything. We made this a joke. At some point, we got to be serious.
People are now.
And you think so? Because we just made this a joke.
Okay.
They selling earrings, my nigga. Earrings of the chair.
That is beyond me.
You know what I'm saying? People in the store. Test the chairs out. I ain't never seen it. So, at what point do we whoop the ass and just let the ass be whooped so that they stop?
All I'm saying is they went to court. She said that man shot her. They went to court. They found him guilty for the evidence that was at hand.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is
he need to do his time.
He need to do that time.
He need to do his time.
And if you're not guilty and you feel like you need to be proven to innocent, then I'll be suing Kelsey. And me and you, Kelsey, we going to court. Because if I ain't shoot her, the only other person in this situation is Kelsey.
Honestly, I still don't know about that situation. I'm still fickle.
Somebody shot the gun.
Somebody did.
That's
what I'm saying. Oh, there's so many possibilities. And it's just like we never really gonna get the truth.
I'm skipping a little bit here.
Yeah.
On these comments here, but Joey said 10 years is a heavy sentence for what happened. I agree.
Yeah. So do I. I was shocked when I was like, dang.
But let's keep it real, and I'm gonna always go back.
That's why you don't do it.
No, that man had charges already with gun charges.
No, he did. And that's probably what added to it. Yeah.
And that's the part that people don't realize. Yeah. Like that man, like I said, we gotta hold him accountable. Soon it was gonna catch up to him. Like the man had angry little man syndrome.
Yeah.
What do you expect? That's what people forget. And that's my part. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. That man, y'all didn't want to go to court like this. You shouldn't have been talking about her in your music. Yeah. Then she wouldn't have never went on live and said you shot her. Because she wasn't trying to snitch on you, little man. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. I'm just saying, everybody got their own opinion.
Why do you think Iggy Azalea's?
She might have been fucking him.
Allegedly. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I could see that.
But Mario wrote a letter
and said what?
He was for that too.
Mario, what, Brothers?
No, Mario. That song. Is he in that group? No, Mario not in that group.
Nah,
We just saw him.
he was clowning that group when he seen it. But here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm an asshole. I'm gonna tell you an asshole thing right now. Okay.
What?
And honestly, I'm an artist, so hopefully this don't ever come back on me. I didn't mean to do it like this, but I did. Okay, so these niggas was having a free concert, right? RSVP. We already done clowned them, so you know how we feel.
And did not go. You did not go, right?
In my defense,
you didn't go.
It was my birthday.
You wouldn't go.
It was just on an off chance that, you know, we all was like, let's roll on an off chance.
I need to drink some water.
But no, I knew because you didn't know about it until right now, right? So clearly I knew and I wasn't going to say shit. But yeah.
Okay, but he was on what's that called?
What?
When they're singing the verses. That's what Mario was on.
Yeah.
And he was clowning Ray J and them because, you know, he said they sounded a mess. Yeah. But he wrote a letter for Tori. He said he's a good father. He's an outstanding man. He's a praying man. All that, which he could be. I'm not saying.
No, yeah. Ain't nobody doubting that.
Ain't nobody perfect. I'm just saying. But all I'm saying is I feel like he need to do that time.
I mean, here's the thing. Yes. That's all I gotta say. I second that. I mean, you're a grown ass man.
It sucks. Don't
you
get
made
me
the same
wrong.
mistake twice.
I hate to see any man going to jail. I didn't see anybody going to jail, period. Yeah. But especially my black man, I do hate it. I hate the whole situation as a whole that we had to go down like this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm grown and I know not to do that. So you're not going to see me there.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he just think the same? I'm just saying. It's that easy. I guess it's that hard.
You wanted to be with old girl that bad at her house? What's her name?
I don't know.
She just had a birthday.
If this is what he got, it's kind of like you threw that up there to get that. Like you put that energy out there in order to receive some dumb shit back, and that's what you got. Like,
and what got me is he gonna say standing up there talking about, I apologize for how I talked and handled the situation. He didn't say he shot her. He's not admitting to that. But he's like, I apologize for talking to her crazy. We were friends. We bonded on our mothers passing away. But you know,
okay, that may have happened, but you know, people fall out. People fall out. Y'all fell out.
Yeah. Hold yourself accountable.
Hey, you already had a gun charge. Maybe if you didn't, your sentence would be less. But you know, like, you're in a fickle situation, dog, and you black. So what did you expect?
He tried to get a lawyer.
Unless this was a total setup.
What do you mean?
I don't mean anything, because honestly, I'm not even trying to put no type of nothing out there. It is what it is. You put yourself in a situation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, unless that, then okay, free Tory. But
he making shirts,
bro.
They got shirts, bro. They do got the free.
Bro, you got millions. Get out of here. You got millions out there doing foolish shit. Acting a fool. Stop acting a fool. If you got millions, stop acting a fool. Go help somebody.
Speaking of stop acting a fool, everything you say, it just draws on me. I'm going to say this because I am in the gay community and I support my gay community. But right now, overall, the gay community is showing their ass in so many different ways.
Yeah, it's part of the agenda, though.
Y'all are starting to irritate me, though, where I'm about to turn that off. Like y'all got me. I'm right here with it, fam. Like,
honestly, I feel like there's a lot of people in the community who feel the same way. But I think because what the community that is shown constantly, it's not. I don't think it's the same community. You know what I mean? Because I see a lot of podcasters who are gay who do not agree with the agenda and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's the agenda. It's propaganda, really. The community in gay and LGBTQ plus and everything that comes with it. And I'm not meaning this to be disrespectful. I'm just saying trending is trending at this point.
Okay. The same way how we just said clapped it up for the Black community.
Yeah.
The gay community was that strong where we're falling off now and doing the trending shit. Because fam, we need to go back to where we stood up for each other in any type of way. It was like that, like wholeheartedly. Like the gay community, like for me alone, I'm speaking on, helped me growing up in life. So it's always to me been more family oriented, just gay community alone. So to be going off of trending things, it's like, bro, no.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Maybe it's because what we're seeing so heavily everywhere.
No, because the gay community should have went off on Neo and instead of supporting Neo with the shit that he's saying.
Honestly, I don't know what he fully said.
Bro, that man, no, don't get me wrong. He said, now, it's a lot of terms.
Okay.
Let me start off with saying this before we say
Let me get a drink of water.
Because, don't get me wrong. I said on the episode, I don't remember what episode, y'all, but I said on the episode that I don't understand the they, them, the pronouns. I get that.
Yeah.
I understand even with the cisgender and everything they're doing with the women. I get that too. But when New York said on a podcast, they're talking about the gay community. This is what gets me. You're not gay, Neo. Okay? Or are you gay, Neo? Because allegedly you've been
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Say what you're gonna say. Because honestly, I think I know why Neo is Neo. So go.
Okay, but he was like, I wanted to go back with kids. They basically, parents need to be held more accountable when not letting their kids change their gender so young. Which I get it. He was giving an opinion, but then he went deeper in and being more disrespect. Everybody can Google it. I'm not going to break it down. Okay. So he went in a little bit more disrespectful. Right?
Do you think he's kind of just trying to deflect?
Deflect what?
I mean, allegedly, he was with the community.
I know.
So,
but you ain't coming out here as a gay man. Nobody knows you.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you think maybe he's deflecting? Maybe he's trying to
so you would
deflect that some people heard about.
And if that's the case, to deflect, you would think he wouldn't even speak on it. I wouldn't go in so harsh like when I'm already been caught out here and I'm trying to steer away from that. Y'all not finna sit here and say I be messing with, who I be messing with.
I think maybe it's more so like, let me try to give them a different narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like, some people know you kind of zesty, bro. Like you was caught. Like that's the whole reason why, allegedly. So that's out there. So that's more like a let me change the narrative. Like this is how I feel, but it's like, bro. At this point, there's so much media and we see so much of these people's like every day that it's like you can't hide. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
That's why I feel like we should have been coming together more in that sense of the gay community. You get what I mean? Like now we're just worried about the trending thing here. Yeah. We're just kind of pronouns then took over for the gay community. That's all we talk about.
Here's the thing, like Demi Lovato went from her to they, but then I guess they became too much to explain to people all the time. So
you got tired of talking crazy. You got tired of talking crazy. You got tired of talking crazy. Said, "Fuck it, I'm just back." Shit. Bitch.
Hey, let's read some of these comments right here.
I'm just saying. him in that zesty ass hat. Hey.
I just heard what you did. I read it. Oh, that's real tight.
Cause I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then you got what's his name? Jason Lee. Right. He crying on his podcast because you know hurt. He felt so passionate. How I'm talking about it right now. Jason Lee was talking like that, but he was like,
he's upset.
And he upset. He was upset.
Why?
He was like, ain't nobody been putting your business out, but now I feel like I need to put your business out.
Oh, he put it out,
bro. He was on Jason Lee podcast. Y'all gotta watch it. He was crying. That man was crying over the stuff Neo was saying. And I'm just saying, bro, like the gay community is showing out. Jason Lee was no need for that. He didn't have to do all that either. That's what I mean.
Propaganda. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
All I'm saying is chill out, because y'all starting to irritate me. Somebody that's gay.
Honestly, we all just need to take a chill pill.
Sit in the house.
Everybody needs to chill out for a little bit.
Sit in the house.
Yeah. There's about to be a lot going on. So
sit in the house. Just chill out. Like, no, for real. I'm not saying literally sit in the house, but worry about what you live in.
Your community. That's the thing too. And your community, your neighbors, because these is going to be the ones we all gonna need each other pretty soon. Like, I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
So I don't know.
I just had to
try to help as much as you can until you mentally can't no more, and then get yourself mentally right, and then go out and warrior again and help some more. That's all you can do. That's all you should do. Because it's about to be real crazy, and we just love each other, help each other. I don't know.
No, that's facts. Definitely facts. You know, y'all lately, these past couple of weeks, we've been keeping it so raw with y'all.
Yeah.
We're saying things that we shouldn't be saying.
Oh man, we didn't even.
So I just kind of have to put that out there because we got some stuff we want to talk about, right, y'all? And I need y'all to low-key pay attention.
Oh man.
Because I can't say what I want to say, but I need y'all to catch on. Ooh. You got the email.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nothing, it was just letting us know the locations and stuff. Hey Jim. Said best wishes to Mary and Stephanie. So
we going there first?
No, I'm just saying. I'm letting you know that got the email.
Yeah, bring that up here too.
And here's the thing. I wanna non-disclosure right now, because what we're going to talk about, this is our own motherfucking experience. So if you got an issue with it, fuck you. No disrespect, because like I said, this is our experience. We literally, go on, read the shirt.
No, talk about the shirts before you break that down, because we got some shirts.
Oh yeah,
and y'all have been buying them.
Hey, thank you. Yes.
You know, I don't know. I'm not gonna say a government name because on YouTube you got it as R. Carlos. So
you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out.
You've been
you know what I'm saying?
Shirts, so. Hey,
we're gonna call it right now. You officially a main chopper. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You the only one on the planet other than the team who got more than one shirt.
She said, "Can we get it in orange, please?"
Hey, and in that request, main choppers, they get their own custom. You want the orange, you're gonna get the orange. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna get that going. Look out for that.
Yeah.
We've been putting it out there, y'all. I don't even know if it's tagged on here, but we got the website.
Yes.
We got more. We got our shirts. We got of course the black and the white, but then we got the gray color with the gold. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different colors. Y'all gotta check it out for real. We got some more. I seen people buying them today. Shout out. So look out for that.
Yes, definitely.
But
on that note, like I said, no disrespect. This was our experience. It is what it is. Where you want to start? Because I'm gonna let it be known right now. BG Research and we had ourselves a long Saturday.
Look, Jay, we not lying about something. We ain't lying right now. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh yeah,
y'all
yeah.
Listen to this.
This truth right here.
Okay, and pay attention because it's words that we not saying, but if y'all paying attention, y'all know what we talking about. Okay.
So, dang, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want people to know, like, because we finna talk about some stuff from this point forth that we can't say like we've been saying the last 2 episodes.
Because I even think if we say that, yeah.
The name?
Yeah. They
okay.
But here's YouTube. Here where you got me fucked up because I be seeing interviews like 60 minutes and they saying it all up and down in a video.
Maybe we knew, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe, I'm gonna look more into that.
We're gonna look into it.
But I know podcasters and other people who report on this, journalists and stuff, they be kind of.
So we ain't saying the name.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we went somewhere over this past weekend, fam.
Yeah. We checked out it is legally deemed a religion. But in my opinion, after going through I had previously went through a process where I had to take a test. So I had jumped what we saw and already went to whatever they were trying to do. Mm-hmm. So this, when we went, we literally learned a whole lot together. I would call it teachings. I would call it a group of studies that, seem to work
for people
in a sense. Yeah.
Okay. So going there, just hearing stories, personal stories from you, I already was on like a level of like kind of like nervous because I don't know what I'm about to walk into.
Yeah. And to give you guys a kind of like a hint, we're talking about Tom Cruise is the face of this religion. So
okay, is it a religion?
Well, because it's legally yes.
Okay. Okay. So that real quick, and y'all know what we on. But yeah, for real, I walked in there already like, okay. At first, I wasn't gonna smoke a blunt, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I don't know what we about to endure as Black people, 2 Negroes.
Yeah.
That, and then I didn't know what to expect. So going in there and speaking, and saying, "Hey, we wanted to, just tour and see what's going on." She said, "Fine, come on in."
Yeah.
As she said, "Fine, come on in, y'all," she locks the front door. I look, ain't nobody. We trying to keep calm face. My heart instantly, right?
And what's funny, like I had no clue BG was going through this right now.
Yeah, we're not talking about
because, like I said, I kind of had a run-in when I took the test, a couple years back. So I already kind of knew. And then from research, we always be talking. So she kind of knew. BG was kind of walked into like something that, honestly, by the end of it, it kind of we was right or were we wrong? Okay, so keep going.
So okay, we ask for our information. We putting our information down.
Yeah, I'm Jim, by the way.
Jim. I said my name was Stephanie, y'all.
Stephanie. Research is Mary. Honestly, I don't even know. That's how we bad liars because it was like, what the fuck do I say right now? And I don't even. I think it's because I've been on this shameless kick watching these seasons, and a character came to mind. So when and the character in that show is named Jimmy. And he kind of be lying and shit. So I was like, Jim. I don't fucking know. So that's the first thing that popped. Stephanie.
Right?
What popped Stephanie though? Hold on.
Nothing. I was blank. I saw Jim. Jim, what was your last name?
Honestly, the last name is what threw me the most.
Yo, this man's last name was Blanco. Jim Blanco is Chris. And I'm okay, so I see that. Then I see was you Mary Rodriguez. I thought white name and Mexican. Stephanie Menez. That's what the fuck. I'm putting y'all in the y'all gotta put yourself in our shoes. This is what's going on. And none of us are talking to each other.
No, we are not communicating whatsoever.
Okay, so all these different. Okay, move on. Just move on. So now we starting the tour, but we haven't left the lobby.
No.
Right? So we seeing stuff.
Oh man.
And there's a double door that's locked where you got to use a little / keypad to get in.
Dang.
Right?
You can't get in.
Soon as we get in, click up lock.
Yeah.
That's door 2, y'all. I'm locked in. I am officially locked in this building. My heart is doing this because I'm high. I had an anxiety attack. I'm tripping. I'm like, man. So now I'm on alert.
Hey, what's funny is that I'm asking questions and shit. So this shit is taking longer.
Jim is putting us through. I'm gonna be real. Jim and Mary, you guys, put me through a 3-hour tour that I don't feel like was supposed to be 3 hours. I'm gonna keep it real, all right?
Oh shit! So because I was trying to find out.
Break it down just a little bit how intellectual this person was. Just give him a little bit.
So I can say his name at least. Yeah. Okay, so L. Ron Hubbard, right? If y'all don't know who this nigga is, L. Ron Hubbard clearly was born the same time as Christ.
Yeah, this nigga died when I wasn't even born yet.
This nigga died. Yeah, the same year I was born, this nigga died. Rest in peace. But apparently he was born in, I don't even know. I don't know.
My nigga was traveling at 12.
Yeah, at 12 years old, this nigga had traveled like all across the world already.
Yes.
His dad was like some military dude. I forgot what his mom did, but they traveled, and apparently everywhere he went, he kind of adapted to the culture. He never really went to school. Mm-hmm. He kind of adapted and learned from the culture, and then culture taught him. The people in, you know what I mean, because he was living in rural places, so like not even community, the villages, mm-hmm. they were teaching him shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He was like in Asia, and he was like studying with monks. Okay, now honestly,
allegedly, this is just what's been
told. Let's go ahead and say that. I would like to point that out, because here's the thing: this nigga has tons of books. This nigga is an author. This is what I will say. He is definitely a writer.
While he's sailing on the boat that he was coming on the different oceans, that nigga was
apparently this nigga was a pilot. Off. He was a writer. He was a photographer. He was a martial artist. He was an acrobatist. I'm just throwing shit out there now, but this nigga did everything. Like this nigga they would have put him going to the moon if they could have.
Yeah,
like
he
literally did everything. Look it up. Here's what gets me though. It's cool to I know you're gonna have some pictures of his life. Pictures have been around. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some. But when you're telling us these stories about his life, I need more than a painting of some random nigga.
Like, how we know that he did that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just told me he studied with Buddhists at 14.
And they sent that painting over.
There's no actual documentation of this. None.
Keep in mind, y'all.
Nah, I'm just saying there is none.
Keep in mind, y'all. Jim over here.
Yeah.
Is asking 1,000 questions
because I don't understand who he is and why he in other than a writer. Like he wrote stories for days. He's got a bunch of books. Battlefield Earth, that was him. He wrote that. If you've seen that movie, that's based off his book. So he's written hundreds of books. He's written hundreds of scripts. He's a writer.
And I'm gonna put the funniness to what Jim, I'm gonna keep it at Jim because we're in this thing right now.
Yeah.
Jim had the tourist lady, I think, low-key flirting back, right? So the conversation is going back and forth. And if you find this and you just so happen, because I don't think we gave our information, but at the same time, I think the affiliation was given out. So if she so happens to just run across this, we didn't give your name, but yes, I saw you flirting with Jim here. All right. I saw you. I saw it. I saw it all day.
But she gave up all the information.
She was giving that. So I'm going to say that, y'all. And so while they give them the long information, you see people go, shoom, walk by.
Yeah.
Shoom.
Like ninjas.
Back. Like
quiet as a fucking
And you turn and look, like, I know I saw something.
But you didn't.
Right.
Because they gone.
Right? So I'm tripping. I'm like, I know I seen people
seen it.
walking. And I didn't ever see nobody speak. They never came up. You know what I mean?
Because they knew their role at that moment. Here's the thing with this Ron Hubbard thing, it's very energy based. It's very organized and structured, and the flow of things.
That's what scared me. Because when we get up to the second floor, y'all, we finally make it like hour and a half of being downstairs.
We thought it was over.
Right? I thought we was going to circle back around somewhere. We go upstairs. She takes us upstairs. We get to this device. You know what I mean?
Oh, what was that called?
I don't know.
The defibrillator?
What was the device called?
The defibrillator?
Something like that. That I did not, as a scary cat, didn't put my hands on it. You're going to have to explain that. I don't know.
Here's the thing. So essentially the whole point of it is in Scientology. Oh, wow. We went that entire time and there you go. So now y'all know what it is. That's going to be the last time. Y'all didn't hear that. Go back because I saw D already put it in. So so within this Hubbard what people who are part of it are supposed to do is whatever's ailing them inside, like they're supposed to release all their transgressions. You know what I'm saying?
Back up, because she did say they have to go through detox.
Yes.
Okay. Keep in mind that we did not tell y'all in the very beginning. I did say we smoked. So I know she kind of smelled.
Oh, yeah. We was
dank. Okay. So we was dank when we went in there. Okay. Yeah. Which she
didn't mind. Hey, that's what's up.
But she kind of let us know about the marijuana weed card that was right there at the front. Mm-hmm. Okay. She said it once. Okay. So fast forward, going back. You got to detox, y'all. Okay. Yeah. They don't give.
They definitely don't do drugs.
Yeah, they don't give no type of medication, nothing.
No, if you got cancer, you're gonna go through this. What is it called? Is some form? I don't know something. But anyway, this machine, right? So the people, if something happens, something bad happens, they deem bad. They bring you in, and you're supposed to hold these 2 cans. And essentially they're saying that your brain produces these energy waves that are supposed to go through the can this system that essentially tells you what and can pinpoint what transgression is really ailing you at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Pinpoints it.
Dianetics. Yeah.
That's what the book's called.
That's what the book's called, because it's a whole system. It's an entire system. And we'll leave it at this. There's this entire system to it. Yeah. So when you're in it and something bad happens, they bring you in and until they feel like that little needle and your brainwaves told them what it was, and you're supposed to with your mind tell these things. And they're supposed to pick up on these things, which they didn't get to, because we just went through his life. Actually, as the religion, there are these things called Thanos, something, right? Look it up. And essentially, they're spirits that are attached to you, and each that is attached to you has his own brain, and like
this nigga not lying, because this is what the lady is telling. I mean, not this, but
like the brain waves, and so you're supposed to, through Dianetics, release all these Theons or something like that.
Because she never said like evil spirit or
no,
but it was like that's what she was implying. Yeah. Okay, because a question was asked: do you guys pray?
Yeah.
Or is it church? No, that's what the question
was.
I
asked if is there a church? Do you guys have like a pastor that's giving a sermon? Like it's a question because they do have churches.
Yeah.
But they don't have whatever belief you have in a higher power is up to you. They don't decide for you if that's going to be Allah, or if that's going to be God, or if that's going to be Judah, or if that's going to be
whatever it is. That's okay. That's okay to have with this.
Yes, that's okay to have with this. They encourage you to find some form of higher power.
What trips me out about that is, though, fam, you got to pay for that.
Well, yes.
There's different
Dianetics
levels.
You have to pay for, and there is different levels. The first level, there's
y'all. She showed us in one of the books that Ron Hubbard wrote.
Yeah.
There's because they don't call it levels; they call it what?
Damn. It was so much information.
But it's basically it's different levels of how you start off, and you realize,
and you're getting rid of those Thions.
You got to go to school for this. So this is like teachings. So you got to go to the seminars. That you're paying to hear how you're supposed to live in life the right way. If it's Buddha, if it's God, if it's what you just said, all the different, that don't matter.
Yeah. Because essentially, when it comes to, I guess, manifesting things and getting what you want, that's more a sense of us doing. You know what I mean? And a lot of that a lot of that has to do with energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I think the basis of what he was trying to get at. But behind the scenes of all this, just like every cult, some shit be happening. Some shit hella be happening.
It's definitely they definitely a cult.
Because honestly, they weren't even really deemed
y'all know who we talking about.
An official legal religion until their current leader got put in place.
Yeah.
Who is David Miscavige. And there's a lot of controversy.
Wait, because we can't go.
Okay, yeah.
We can't even go to him yet because
we're talking about Hubbard, and he is the originator.
We still at building 1, the first building we went to.
Yeah.
Tell them how we ended Hubbard before we got released to go back into the lobby.
At the first one or the second one?
The first building, that big ass shrine.
Yeah, so we ended with a shrine. It was the biggest picture I had ever seen of a. It was the most awkward moment of my life. I've never this big ass, like I'm not even joking how big this picture was. And mind you, I guess his I guess the facts of him being who he is all the awards that he got, but it's like
it was like 6 different walls.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of awards, but like I said, he's a writer. Right. And mind you, writer, and this is like the biggest religion of Hollywood.
And he's making his bread doing this. You know what I'm saying? So he's becoming well known and people are wanting his book. So you know what I'm saying? We learned
because he's a good author. He's got a lot of science fiction shit. Like he's a writer.
Okay, so describe Because again, y'all, we haven't talked to each other in this building.
No, we didn't talk at all until we left the building.
Describe the situation when we got there. How it went.
When we first walked in?
No, describe how
we got when we first walked into the picture. Honestly, we went into, it was like a little ass room that curved, and then we came into this wall. We stopped at this wall, and there's a door at the side. There's a wall. And you think it's just gonna be one wall, but the wall opens up. Oh, it's a curtain? I didn't see that part because I was still, my mind was processing what would just happen.
He's behind a curtain.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess the curtain opened up because when I walked up, there was a wall of awards, and the awards back, and she's telling us at this time, like, you're gonna see all the accomplishments he's ever done.
You're gonna actually.
She's not telling us we're gonna see.
No, she said you're actually gonna hear his voice.
Which, okay, I thought they were gonna play it. I got that, but the rows of awards just kept going, and I'm telling you, it went about 7 times, and then you just see him
talking,
and he talks like this, and it's so loud, and
what was we doing? What was BG doing?
I don't know. Because I was just standing there looking at the exit door and the awards, and I was looking at him, and
I'm telling you how y'all picture, because Chris hit that corner right there. Chris is in front. I'm kind of standing, we're sideways because it's a sideways hallway. So I'm standing straight sideways behind Chris, and research is directly across from me. I instantly thought we was about to get kidnapped. Oh,
that's why I was looking at the door, because I was closest to that.
I thought, oh, this is where they finna come out.
That shit was small.
Who's coming out? Who's coming out to talk? Who's coming out to do something? Y'all, anxiety went back. So then his picture and all of the awards, and we're just looking like, are we for real?
Yeah.
In my mind, that's what I was thinking. Like, are we really doing this?
Honestly, though, but what he said at the end,
I
was like, of course, that's what he. No, first of all, did you see how she was looking at the picture? The fact that they did worship, like, I don't want to say they, because we just saw her at that moment. She was looking at him like,
how long she's been working for them?
For that building for 5 years, but she has been in Hubbard for her entire life. Her parents are Hubbards, so she came from Germany to work in that building.
From Germany,
I'm assuming, because honestly, going behind the scenes, what a lot of these people who are because Dianetics and these steps are so much, and honestly, when you get, she didn't even, because like I said, we skimmed it, but like at level 10, level 10, that's where you start to hear about Zayon, and Zayon is a galactic creature who at some point told everybody population's too much and we need to control it.
Yeah,
that's level 10. But do you know level 10 cost about $20,000, $30,000 to buy in order to learn?
That's what I want people to realize. Shit. This is how much y'all paying into. And again, there's celebrities that, this isn't just this. Anybody could get into this.
Yeah. How they get people into it is, if you're in California, in Hollywood is one. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Hubbards are all over the world, and if you don't know about this religion, look it up, and you will see. You will not. You did not realize they are everywhere. Everywhere,
and they're
big ass buildings, big ass churches, and it's just like, it's like a conglomerate. Like, they are humongous.
They're dressed like that.
Every country,
they dress like they came from Pearl Harbor,
and all of them dress that way.
All of them dress
in every country. Yes.
This is
honestly, I'm gonna be real. They are one of the biggest like work runners I have ever.
Work runners?
Yeah, runners. You know.
Fast forward, because we're giving our opinions, right?
Yeah.
Fast forward. We go to the second building.
Oh man, there's a second building, y'all.
And this one's called the Celebrity.
This is for the celebrities. This one is the Celebrity
Hotel?
Center.
Celebrity Center.
Yes, this is specifically for them. Like I said, they are major in Hollywood. Major.
This hotel's so big, y'all. I'm tripping out that, DG3, straight up. That's exactly what it is. But I'm tripping out how when we get there, they're like, what made you come? Like, it was just like, who'd you hear this from?
Because here's the thing.
That's how you know you felt like we weren't supposed to be up in there.
Exactly. Because it's not something usually I feel that people go seek, because when I go to Hollywood, they're seeking people. It's not something that people like, let me go see. So they probably, that's why she was asking us questions. At the second one, I think she was asking way more questions because she was like, nah.
And then
these three motherfuckers like, nah.
Jim, Mary, and Stephanie. Yeah. No, I said Brittany this time, y'all. I messed up. I said Brittany, I just spelled my name wrong.
It's okay.
Right? So.
Yeah, that second one, the Celebrity Center, she couldn't say who be up in there, but honestly, you can Google who is. So it's like, you know who be up in there.
The way these people are in there.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like I'm tripping, because this is my first time saying it to y'all too. And
because honestly, we really haven't talked about our opinions from it since we've gone.
Yeah, because we've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, at that second one, I felt like, now this is where I need y'all to catch on, because I'm not going to say it. A lot of the T word was going on. I felt like it wasn't like family oriented hotel or like, people on vacation.
Business. It was strictly like business.
It was like business. And how we were watching that movie in that hallway. Yeah. Because they showing us movies, y'all, right? These clips.
It's the same movie over and
over, right?
We just being polite and watching
it, right? But I wasn't. I noticed how the three women came through the corner so quick.
Yes.
Where y'all running to?
Right.
Then the next one come out real quick, like he got to go do something, right? And so y'all, I'm scared in the same breath.
Traffic was going up and down the elevator.
Remember, BG is the one that has the from the beginning. So I'm the one that's right there by, and I'm like wanting to go. And I almost was going to tell research sitting right here beside me. I was going to say, I'm going to just look. That's what I was going to say. But I ain't do it because I was like, I don't want nobody. There was a camera right there at the beginning, the end of the hallway. Yeah. So I'm just like, let me just behave, right?
Yeah. They had all eyes on us.
But
if she wasn't watching us, he was watching us. If he wasn't watching us, somebody in that corner around the corner had their eye on us. Did you notice that?
On me.
Especially there. Not so much at the museum. But they was around, but this
building,
they was like,
what y'all doing in here?
Yeah, no, they really was.
That's how they looking like.
They really was.
What? Yeah. And that let me know something was going down. I knew, I felt it. You could just feel it, y'all. I'm trying to make y'all feel the vibe, but that's exactly what was going on. And when I mean
secretive.
We went and she showed us the same machine, right? Where you got to hold and check the energy. And
that's their thing. That's their main thing. That's like going to see the priest at the Catholic church and sitting in.
So I'm gonna tell you, because again, y'all, we haven't talked about our opinions.
Yeah.
So saying this to you is the first time Chris is hearing this. But Joe, I feel like we should have Jim. I feel like we should have never told that lady that we seen it, because I feel like there was more to that tour than that.
Oh, you think so?
And I just felt real weird, like, because they were like, "Nah, y'all niggas ain't even supposed to be in here." Let me cut that out.
You think so?
Because why did the white man come at the end of that movie, bro? Like, why are you standing right there looking at us? No, because it's like she asked, "Do we have any questions?" And he's sitting there like re-inferring.
But that's why I just chopped it up with him like I did. You know what I'm saying? Because
you did.
I knew he was.
But that's what
he
I thought.
was watching.
I thought the T word was going down all up and through there.
Hell nah.
That is a hotel. You know what they doing in hotels.
I mean, let's be real. That shit was and that's not even like the crazy part, because I feel like a lot of this moved over once, like I said, David Miscavige came into play. We're talking about Hubbard right now, and honestly, Hubbard had his shit too, because he wanted multiple wives underaged, and you know what I'm saying. So he was doing his shit too.
Yeah.
No, that I thought that was part of. Okay, allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
But fam, that's when we learned about him too.
Yeah.
Was that building? We watched first off, she told us this movie wasn't even gonna last 5 minutes. We watched like a 15-minute movie.
They didn't really give us too much information about the actual.
We got cut short. Yeah. That tour was supposed to go. I don't know. For that to be.
There's one more building. there's one more building in Hollywood that I want to try, because there's a street on Sunset and fuck. Damn, what street is that? I don't know what street that is, but
the street might be named after him.
Well, his street, yeah, but it's right next to a hospital on Sunset, and it's a big ass blue building. You can see it off the freeway if you're driving on it, and it says right there, boom, with their cross, and it's blue. It's blue. Now, if you go down the street, you see it right clear as day. But he has his own street called L. Ron Hubbard Street, and you turn down it, and it's all brick. It's a brick street, and it's quiet as fuck. There's nobody really walking on it. There's no cars. There's no action going through. So if you're driving down it, it's because they know you made a wrong turn. You gonna turn around. They know, because you don't. Ain't nobody going there.
Right.
So if you do stop, they got security on bikes, like like Mormons be with their books on the bike and stuff. Like that's how they be on as security on a bike, and they will follow you until you leave.
What?
Yes, they will follow you.
So they'll ask you, "What are you doing
here?" Yeah, no.
So my question is, can we go on a tour on that one?
That's what I want to see. I want to see if we can.
No, then the ones that's going.
It's a big ass.
I can't say the word, but them K word. We might get locked up, might not come back. I'm just saying.
But I mean, in order to start your journey with them, you have to take a test. It's honestly, because I took the test, it's like a standardized school test. Like it's literally on the little green sheets with the bubbles, and you gotta bubble that shit in. It's 200 questions. And from there, they tell you your IQ, and that's where they kind of tell you where you should start from. You know what I mean? And
yeah, that's when the lady at the first building was flirting with you. You're this type of person. I know. You're
avocado.
I can't be
She started naming the tattoo on Chris' neck, y'all.
My nigga.
I'm just saying, she named the tattoo. And was like,
because I was the most engaged. I was asking questions.
You cute.
She think, you would have got in. Me and research would have had to waited on you at the car. She wasn't fucking with the rest of us. Okay, just letting y'all know. But no, for real.
Yeah,
it's tripping me out, because how do we call this a religion?
I personally don't.
No, but they do, right?
Well, here's the thing. That's when David Miscavige comes into play.
But that's for financial reasons.
Exactly. He comes into play.
Allegedly.
So
I know. I'm just.
So here's the thing. L. Ron Hubbard, he died at like 70 something in 86. Mm-hmm. And before he died, he was teaching. He was really close. I don't know what he was doing with David Miscavige. Let's be real, but he was his, I guess, protege. So when he died at 78, David Miscavige was 26 when he took over the entire thing. So
my question to that, because you're saying that, right?
Yeah.
And the book is called what again?
Dianetics.
Now, Dianetics, they was trying to in the building, the second building we went to.
Yeah.
It was almost like you were trying to say, our mind is what cures
everything,
right? Yeah. Cancer and everything. Yeah. Like people was in hospital beds. We seen somebody get a hook from a boat. Or
that's what I'm saying too.
In their leg, and he couldn't walk, and then he had Dianetics.
Yeah. Research. Can you look up real fast if there's any documentation whatsoever of L. Ron Hubbard doing these experiments? You know what I mean? Yeah, doing these Dianetics on people.
Right. And what we see in the movies, because I mean the movie that we watching, it's this man in the chair. You see the back of him. It's
literally a movie.
Right, huh?
It's literally a movie.
Okay. A man's in the chair, and it's the hospital bed. You see the back of him, and they're just talking. He's not using any drugs. There's no nothing. They literally just talk.
Yeah.
And that man all of a sudden could walk again. What? I'm just saying how they putting that out there like that. I'm just like, wait a minute, hold up.
Here's the funny part also. What you said. We watched this movie. Let me remind you that this nigga was a writer.
Yeah.
He was a writer. Yeah. He wrote a lot. His imagination. And here's the thing. I'm not going to say that he didn't travel to all these places and he didn't acquire all these experiences and this knowledge from different cultures and in different areas, because it is different than what the Western, you know what I mean?
But what tripped me out is people real deal pay for this, read all these different levels of different books and stuff. And workbooks. These people have work.
I told research. I was like,
y'all paid.
I be saying this type of shit to people every day for free.
You definitely
for free. I don't know what it is about him that people are believing, because what he is saying, it's energy based. Like I said, if you look at his whole structure, it is very organized. It's putting your foot first rather than, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to do in order to get.
You wake up, you meditate, you thinking positive. This is what they're saying is going on.
You go out
and you live together. Now
you don't work.
Right? Isn't it kind of like a dormitory type of
as
thing?
far as them when they work for them? Yes. They have this thing called, you got something?
They got this place. What, I don't know what it's called.
No. Okay. We're gonna talk about this because that more looks. Yeah. That's his chapter.
Y'all, it's a lot. Y'all, I walked out of there.
I don't know.
I never walked out of a building so tired.
Because it's energy based, and when vampires are sucking energy, you get tired.
Y'all took all my energy.
Yeah.
Like I walked out like these folks really, like people today are working here, and it's almost like you're worshiping
because a lot
shrine.
Of them are paying off their debt. When you join,
they take care. When
you fully join, I watched in Australian 60 Minutes, right? Because they're not reporting on this shit in the US. But in Australia, David Miscavige, he is the leader right now. He has been since 86 when that nigga died. His niece got out. She was like, nah. And she's just like Leah Remini. If y'all don't know who Leah Remini is, she was in it. She's an actress. She was on King and Queens and, a bunch of other stuff. But she's not so much in the spotlight anymore since she's been vocal about what they've been doing to people. But the niece, like, she was saying, like, these people sign the ones who are in, the ones who are working, going to, who are in the buildings, who are in Sea Org, who are you know what I mean, like really in that shit. Because then you got the celebrities who say they're in it, but it's for celebrity purposes and they're not, you know what I mean? They're doing other shit. But you got people who are in it, like we saw, she is in it.
Her parents were in, she was born into it.
They got debts and they have to sign a billion-year contract. A billion. A billion-year contract to fulfill the needs of the Hubbards.
So what happens if you don't fulfill that contract and you want to get out?
You lose everything. Your family, your friends, whatever job probably you have at that point, your housing. Because like I said, if you're like Tom Cruise got divorced twice. Nicole Kidman, she got I don't know if she sees her kids now, but for a long time, she could not communicate with her family, her kids, with him.
Who was in there? And
Katie Holmes, do you know he has not seen Suri since they left? That's been reported on.
And that's
because you can't.
That's how long this person been gone?
Who?
Huh? There's somebody that's been
Leah Remini?
The wife.
But that's the whole reason. Okay, so the whole reason why Leah Remini started speaking out was because David Miscavige's wife, Shelly, went missing. And she's been missing for almost 2 decades.
2 decades.
2 decades. I guess there was some wedding that everybody went to, and Leah asked about her. From there, she went on a 4-month detox. They took her on a 4-month. This is right before she got out. This is the whole reason why she got out. They took her on a 4-month detox and told her, "You had no right mind should you have asked where Shelly is." And so they tried to detox her to get,
But that's her wife, right?
They locked her up.
That's her wife.
No. That's David, the head's wife, the head of the Hubbards. It's his wife. She was cool with her because she's a celebrity. The celebrities they cool with, they got it up there. So she, that was her friend. So she asked about it. And this lady's been missing for almost 2 decades. The most recent thing that I've researched and saw was that there was a picture taken of her as recent as I think a couple of years ago, but she is in one of their secluded locations, and they don't let her out. She don't come out. The picture is like a photo, like a cop, like a mugshot photo. It's not. Yeah. I don't know. Weird shit goes on.
What tripped me out is, what did they ask us? How did I get to the point where she tried to, where I said, I don't trust nobody, I would change? Remember? Because
she was asking us, what will we change?
What
would we want to work most on about ourselves? Yeah.
And I said, not trusting somebody or something like that, right? Because I'm like, I don't trust her anyway. When she's everything she's saying, she was tripping me out. And she gave this book, y'all, and they are trying to sell these little workbooks.
Yeah, they really want you to buy them.
Like that lady real did was
even if you don't become one, they want you to get the book because it will help you.
And she's like, why not? Why not buy the book? Like, that's what trips me out, because I'm like, no, I'm okay right now. Why not? I was like, oh yeah, this like, it's either she know we on some type of shit, or like I felt real pressure.
Which is why in the beginning I gave out the most unused email that I could have, because I got multiple. You know what I'm saying? So I use one of the most, you know what I'm saying, and respond back.
Well, I can't wait to hear what this email into.
Yeah, I mean, she just gave us the location of the Arizona Arizona because we said we was from Arizona. Here is what trips me out. Also, this is how you know
we weren't supposed to be in there. This how you know we was not
right.
supposed to be.
We was gonna dissect all of that because as soon as we walked in there, she said, "Where are you guys from?" And before we walked in there, we were like, "Okay, we was gonna make up something." I said Arizona. We was like, "All right, let's say we from Arizona." So she said, "Where you from?" Arizona.
What part?
What part? Phoenix. That was the wrong motherfucking thing to say.
That's where
that's where it originated. That's where Hubbardness originated. And he has a whole camelback house that is so beautiful that you have to go to. And I'm just saying, this is what she said.
No, but for real, it messed us up.
Yeah, because we was like,
you said in the very beginning, before that, you said we was noticing these big buildings we've never seen before.
Yeah.
So we was curious, we seen the commercial.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, cool." And then she goes, "Y'all never seen the big building in Phoenix? Like you never noticed that one?" And we're looking like,
no,
we
seen it. Where's that? Maybe.
What street? What avenue? What? She was like, "Let me look it out."
It's like, it's on damn, what street is that? Y'all say quiet as fuck.
I'm sitting at the counter like this. Maybe we drove by it and never even noticed.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
And then she showed us the building. Why was
keep in mind the door is still locked, even though we made it back.
Yeah, she was like, "Let me unlock it for you." She came around the corner. We couldn't even unlock it ourselves. We were right there by the door. She came around the corner.
No, I get it. I was like, yeah, this some other stuff.
Who's this right here?
What's that?
Lisa Pearson.
Who's Lisa Pearson?
Wait, she was indicted, whatever it's called. Oh, she's dead. Oh.
What y'all talking about right now?
I think the Hubbards.
Be careful what you say.
Yeah, girls. She over here finna get us. Look, the most I'm gonna say is Shelly has not been seen. That's the most I could say. I don't know about nothing else. Allegedly, there is a lot of mob mentality in it.
Mm-hmm.
If you get out, because the niece was saying, going back to what the niece was saying, if you try to get out, they are going to harass you the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she's currently going through.
Yeah.
There's lawsuits going on in Australia.
Oh.
Yes. That's why they're reporting on it so much right now. Yeah.
She was under their care, so her family charged them with 2 felonies of, I can't say the word.
Yeah. It's a lot. But here's the thing. Okay, so when David Miscavige became God at 26, which essentially that's what he did in that retrospect.
How much was the book?
$25.99.
$25.99.
And the small ones were $5.
And then and then they pass out stuff, right? Because I don't even know. I'm not gonna even say it what it is, but they pass out.
I mean, it's a little booklet. It helps.
I haven't read it, but this is something that I'm curious to see how.
Honestly, it's a lot of common sense.
Because it's all the laws, though, low key.
Yeah, but it's all common sense, though. Let me.
Like,
no, I'm gonna say one. Like I said, now you guys watching can let us know whether this is common sense or this is something you should really be studying.
Or if you get offended, you could go ahead and go.
Yes, but I don't think anybody at this point on this channel may.
You never know.
So we got one right here. Number 7. Seek to live with the truth.
Go to number 8.
Okay. Duh. Okay, right. So
and then there's a whole thing is breaking down what it is.
Then you get number 8. Like, why does this even have to be said?
I knew it.
Why?
I felt it. What was number 8?
Do not murder.
Yeah. And then that's not even the first rule out of it, you know. And I guess that's, to me, the religious side of it.
But here's the thing: that's not so common for some people because we got murderers out here. So
yeah, but they obviously is not
reading Dianetics. Support a government designed and run for all the people, which is not our government, and I don't think they necessarily follow what politics is going per se. I think it's specific to who you are as an individual. Because what Hubbard is, he's saying that as a community, you need to come together and form some type of, like we have now, just without the bullshit, without the lies, because you go back to 7 and it says seek to live it with the truth. So,
and Hubbard says our school system is a piece of
he don't believe in the school system either. So they have their own school system, which is probably where Kanye thought he could do the same thing. Be industrious.
Kanye really do talk like that though.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: these are come on, what?
Yeah, Adi.
Respect the religion beliefs of others. It's like
no, but give me this because y'all snatched this from me. I've been waiting on this book, y'all. But
thank you, Adi. Yes. Common sense. It's just like, come on, like this is something that you just need to practice within yourself. But Hubbard wants to sell it in.
But those aren't laws to me. Like,
but you got to think every theme religion has their set of bylaws,
their commandments. And you're right.
So it's like
laws. They do. You're right.
This is theirs, but this is like, if you're walking down here, living life like you, like those are like common sense things. So and it's you should focus on just bettering yourself. You know what I mean? Because then you could actually help others and benefit others.
Do you think anybody that be doing the T word is in that?
100%, because they snatch kids. They snatch your kids up right to go to Sea Org right as they're like a certain age. And the niece said that on 60 Minutes.
Okay, so then I'm gonna take it.
She said that they rarely, because of the schooling and things and how things run, the ones who are really in it, the kids rarely see their parents. Maybe once or twice out of the week. They don't even live with their parents. They live in a whole dormitory situation, which is what the people down in Hollywood is living in.
That's the crazy part, yo.
Yes.
But this is where my mind wanders, right? And it's just,
and that's a male-based.
It makes me go, I wonder if these people that are doing the T word, like what we heard about during the time when the submarines was going.
Yeah.
And the hotels are being sued right now for the T word.
Do y'all even know about that?
Like, okay.
As the submarine was going, major hotel chains are getting sued for the T word. That's real news, y'all.
Okay, but fam, before I forget it, do you think that's where maybe they even get the ideas of how it was, like the underground of the hotels? You think they're getting that from, celebrity?
It's all one organization. It's not. It's all one organization. It's all one.
Oh, you don't think there's multiple different streams of the T word?
There's multiple different, but it's all one.
Under one.
It's all one.